The Mirage, the Eschenbach Mirage, as you see it here, comes with some accessories that you need to be aware of because they're useful in fitting the device as well as in helping the patient use it over a longer period of time. It comes in a very nice case, and what's nice about the case is it's a semi-rigid case that will negate the need to refocus the telescope each time you pull it out of the case. So there's plenty of room in there to adjust the telescope for your patient and have them take it home and not have to readjust it. It also comes with a fitting wrench, and this is an Allen, a ball-shaped Allen wrench that's used to actually fit the system for your patient, and I'll explain that in a minute. There is, and this is something you would keep, you wouldn't send that home with your patients. And there's a little plastic version of the same, a little hex Allen wrench, and this is something that does go home with the device to the patient. In the event that the set screw loosens up at all, they can use that to tighten the system. Okay. And last but not least, I shouldn't say last, there are these rubber earpieces that can help hold the system on over your patient's ears if they don't wish to use the strap, the elastic strap that's included with it. But I'll be very honest with you, the elastic strap is the preferred way to keep the system on comfortably, and so I would always use that by default and only use these rubber earpieces if necessary. All right?
Okay.
You'll see the way the system is constructed, that it is mounted to our frame with this set screw right here. And you can see that that set screw actually can be positioned in one of two holes, a lower one and an upper one. It all depends on the PD that you need to accommodate for your patients. If you set it in the lower one, you've got a wider range of play, as you can see due to the hinged connection there, that you can adjust the system when mounted in the lower hole for PDs, binocular PDs of between 50 millimeters and 74 millimeters. Okay. If we mount it in the upper hole, your range is limited from 64 millimeters to 74 millimeters. Okay. So for all intents and purposes, the lower hole is where you should start, unless for some reason you are fitting a patient that has a very long bridge to pupillary axis distance, such as somebody who may be Asian or African American potentially, and you need that longer distance between those two spots. You can adjust the height of the system by moving this bridge, this adjustable saddle bridge, up and down on the posts. In fact, I don't know if you have an optical screwdriver available.
Actually, yeah, I do.
All you really need to do to adjust that is you just simply loosen up this screw right here, and what you can do is you can then raise or lower that to make sure you've centered the system over the patient's pupil properly.
Just right in here? Oh, gotcha.
Just right in there.
Huh. Okay.
Okay. Once you've, now the frame also has, across the back, you can see that the frame has markings for binocular PD. So you can preset the PD for your patient based on these binocular measurements and markings. Or you can do it, via a more simple trial and error method, and I'll show you how that works right now. Basically, in that case, what you want to do is you just want to make sure the bridge is open enough for your patient. And once the system is on, you want to manually adjust it so that when you view through the objective lens, you can see how well the system is centered over the patient's pupil. Now, if you were to look in right now, you'd see that it's probably a pretty dark image. So